Summer is here, and so is gas at $4.55, grocery bills that have not stopped climbing, and a social feed full of people who seem to be doing it way better than you. Here's what I want you to know before you spend a single dollar this summer. The summer season has a way of quietly wrecking budgets that we're holding together just fine in April. Vacations, activities, takeout, kids home all day, it adds up faster than you expect. And if you're already working to build a foundation with your money, the last thing you need to do is summer to undo all of that progress. So today, I am giving you 20 tips to have a genuinely good summer without blowing up your budget in the process. My name is Catherine Akupjan, and I am the creator of the Secure First Money Method, a 5-stage framework that helps women build real financial stability by doing money in the right order. Here at Sisters for Financial Independence, we don't do hype, we build foundations, and that's exactly what we're doing today. I want you to have many long summers without debt, without worry, and without money stress. Let's get into it. Before we get to the tips, I want to call out a few things. Summer spending pressure is real, and a lot of it comes from the outside. Other people's vacations, other kids' camp schedules, other families with beach houses. And right now in 2026, the financial pressure underneath all of that is significant. Inflation is at 3.8%, the highest since 2023. That means everything has increased in price over the last year. Gas prices are averaging $4.55 a gallon nationally, up $1.40 from last year. And fresh vegetables are up 11.5% year over year. This isn't a discipline problem. This is a math problem. And math problems have solutions. And here are 20 of them. My first tip is to join your local town pool. At $4.55 a gallon for regular, driving your family 45 minutes to an attraction is already a budget line item before you even get there. Your town pool is local, it's affordable, and it solves a real problem. Where do we go this summer? I want you to use a concept called cost per visit. Take what a membership costs and divide it by how many times you'll realistically go. The more you go, the lower that number gets, and the more you've already won. If your town doesn't have a pool, check neighboring towns. Many offer out-of-town memberships, and if affordability is a barrier, ask specifically about financial aid. Many towns in New Jersey and elsewhere offer discounted memberships. Just ask. Tip 2, your library. And I need you to hear me out on this because the library is not just books anymore. There's 3 things I want you to use this summer from the library. The first one is the summer reading program. It's free and it's good for kids. It keeps them occupied and off the screen. 2 are museum passes. Many libraries now partner with local and regional museums to offer free or deeply discounted passes. Now, if you have a family of 4, museum admission can easily run you $80 to $100. Your library can get you there for nothing. Check out what your library has partnered with, and you may be surprised at what's available. And lastly, the library of things. Many libraries now let you borrow many items like board games, record players, equipment. Before you buy something for a one-time summer use, check if you can borrow it first. And I do have a bonus tip for you. Check out the Barnes & Noble Summer Reading Program for kids in grades 1 through 6. They offer a free book for kids who complete the summer journal. It's a great way to practice their reading skills. Details are in the description. Tip 3 is to pack a cooler every time you leave the house. Restaurant and takeout costs have climbed 3.6 year over year, and that's on top of increases from prior years. This isn't the summer to be spontaneous about food. I want you to build a habit. Before you leave the house, the cooler is packed. And here's how to make it easy. Number 1, invest in a good insulated cooler bag. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just needs to exist in your car. Use stainless steel containers for kids' snacks so they're pool safe and ready to reuse. And freeze your fruit ahead of time. Thermoses keep frozen fruit cold for hours, and it doubles as a treat in the summer heat. And of course, repurpose ice packs from meal delivery kits. You know you probably have a lot of those. And if you don't have any, check out your Buy Nothing group. Someone in your neighborhood has a pile of them. And this last tip is super important to help you save money on eating out. Set a family rule. From Monday to Thursday, we eat out from the cooler. On Fridays, we have the option to go take out or go to a restaurant. Post this somewhere. Make sure each member of the family knows this rule exists for the summer. Save yourself the trouble and stop negotiating with yourself and with your family members. Step 4, go line by line of your expenses and pause subscriptions or services that you are not going to use this summer. This is stage 2 work, simplifying your money so it stops leaking. Now, summer changes your family's habits. If your kids are at camp and exhausted by 7 p.m., they're not going to be watching Netflix. If you're outside hiking 3 days a week, you're not hitting the gym. Stop paying for things you're not using. Many companies and services like your gym may allow a pause, call and ask. Streaming services often allow a 1 or 2 month pause. Check your account settings and use the cost per visit calculation here too. If you're paying $60 a month for a gym membership and going only twice because of summer schedules, that's $30 a visit. Pause it. Put that money somewhere else. Step 5, garage sales as a buyer and as a seller. As a buyer, this is how you find quality items at a fraction of retail. Clothes, gear, toys, kitchenware. If you have kids, take them with you. Give them a small budget. Let them make choices. That is money education happening in real time. Trade-offs, counting change, deciding what something is worth to them. And as a seller, if you've been meaning to declutter, this is the time. One summer afternoon, a few folding tables, a lemonade stand, and some signs that can return real cash. I want you to think about all the time and money you put into acquiring things. The research, the saving, the purchase, and then how much of it ends up in a box in a basement or in the garage. That's the real cost. So hold the sale, let it go, and put the money towards something that actually matters to you and your family. Do you want to raise money smart kids? Start with stories. From saving to investing to earning and spending, these stories are perfect for 4 years and up. They're fun, practical, and empowering. Grab the whole set in the link in the description. Tip 6 is to check out You Pick Farms. Fresh vegetables are up 11.5% year over year, and fruit prices are climbing too. So with these prices, picking your own fruit and vegetable is not just a fun activity, it can be genuinely cost effective. And there's something about picking something yourself that makes you less likely to let it go to waste in the back of your fridge. In July, peach season, lavender season. If you're in New Jersey, drop a comment and I'll share exactly where we go. When you get home, learn how to store your produce properly and freeze them if you can so that you have them for the summer. There's a great recipe in the description for a no-churn ice cream that you and your kids can make with the fruit that you've picked. You'll thank me later. Tip 7. If you have kids of the right age, let them run a lemonade stand. There is no classroom that teaches marketing, customer service, pricing, and profit the way a lemonade stand does. They're learning to talk to strangers confidently, figure out what something is worth, and understand that money is earned. If your child is into making things like bracelets, art, or crafts, this is a natural extension. Bundle the stand with what they create. That's a business, and some real life lessons will happen there. My daughter isn't quite old enough yet to run her own lemonade stand, but in the meantime, I wrote a book about it. It's called My First Lemonade Stand Business, so she'd understand the whole picture before she even starts. It's on Amazon if you're interested. Link is in the description. Tip 8 is to use your grill more. Now this one does double duty. When you grill outside, you're not running your oven inside, which means less heat escaping into your home and your AC doesn't have to fight as hard. That difference shows up on your energy bill. In our house, when we grill regularly and air dry our clothes, our gas bill can drop below $20. That's real money going back to our pockets. Now, vegetables, meat, fish, and yes, grilled fruit is also worth trying once, I promise. So make sure you add grilling as part of your new summer habit so that you can have fresh food at home as well as reduce your energy costs. Tip 9, make it a mission to explore parks near you. I want you to write down how many you can visit by Labor Day. You will be surprised. Most people don't know what's within 20 minutes of their house. You can check out alltrails.com. They have great filters for kid-friendly routes, difficulty level, and length. Use it before you go so you set everyone up for success rather than a meltdown on mile 2. And also look for arboretums near you. These are smaller botanical gardens that are usually easier to get around with little kids and honestly prettier for photos. And bonus tip, if you have a rising 4th grader, go to everykidoutdoors.gov. The federal government offers 4th graders a free pass to national parks. It covers kids under 16 and up to 3 adults. Read the fine print, but this program can significantly save your family money on entrance fees. And it gets you seeing some of the best parks in the United States. Tip 10, stop using your dryer in the summer. Hang your clothes outside. Put some ropes out. Clothes dry so fast in the summer, it saves you so much energy, and you'd be surprised how this old method means more savings in your pocket. Tip 11, set up space in your home where your kids can keep themselves busy without needing you every 20 minutes. Now, this might mean clearing out a room, or it might just be organizing something that's already there. Designate it. Put their building toys, art supplies, and books in one place and make it theirs for the summer. They're more likely to engage with it if it's dedicated space rather than stuff scattered across the house. The goal is simple for the summer. Kids who can occupy themselves means fewer expensive boredom activities and fewer last-minute trips that cost money. Now, I know many of us may not have the space to do this, but see if you can convert something in your home. This might just be for the summer, and it's a great option to ensure that you have a space for your kids to do the things they want to do. I have a big caveat for this tip. Do not put all of their toys into this space. Figure out a set of toys that you know they're going to use and then rotate them. Kids still want open space. They want the freedom to be able to build. If all of their stuff was on the floor, if they don't have the space to build or the space to think about what they want to build, it will be hard for them to see it. So don't overload your spaces. Keep it a little bit clearer. Focus on a few things, open-ended things that they can work with so they can get their imagination going. Tip 12 is to check your local town's free summer concerts and outdoor events. Many towns post their summer schedules in May or June, and this is entertainment that costs nothing. Bring a blanket, bring a cooler, invite some friends. If you have kids, bring a bubble machine or glow-in-the-dark balls. That extends your time there easily, and it's a great way to be outside and do something for free. This is what stage 4 looks like at its best. Intentional design of your summer experience on your budget, on your own terms. If this video is helping you rethink the summer, let me know in the comments which of these tips will you be using. 13 is to host a toy swap with neighbors. Your kids have outgrown things, so have theirs. Swap them. No money changes hands, Everyone leaves with something new to them, and you've decluttered in the process. Expand this to clothes, books, sports equipment. Summer is a natural reset season. Use it. Tip 14 is all about energy management. Think about how the sun hits your home and manage it. If you know the sun beats into your living room from noon to 4, invest in some thermal curtains and make sure they are closed during that time period. Oftentimes, the instinct is just to turn the AC up. But guess what? This costs money, and with energy prices rising, this means more of your money is going towards your gas or your electric bill. Think about how the sun moves and affects your space, and figure out how to close curtains before the sun hits so that you use your AC less and that you lower your energy bill. Tip 15, if you're near a beach or a lake, use it. But here's the play. Don't go at noon. Go after 3 p.m. You skip the traffic, you skip the worst of the heat, and in the summer, sunset isn't until 8:30. You have plenty of time. At $4.55 a gallon, sitting in short traffic for 2 hours each way is not just annoying, it's expensive. Going later means you move faster, park cheaper, and usually find a less crowded spot. Bring your food, bring your dinner if you can, and you don't need to rush home for a reservation when you have everything you need in the cooler. Tip number 16, don't let summer be a financial amnesia season. Summer is when I see people quietly slip on everything they've been building. The autopay still runs, but the debt payoff pauses. The savings get rated for a trip that wasn't in the plan. And then September comes and the foundation has a crack in it. You don't have to choose between having a summer and making progress on your financial goals. But you do have to choose to stay aware. Check your credit card statements. Keep your automated payments running. If you're in stage 3 and working on your emergency fund or paying down debt, keep going. Don't stop in June and wonder in September why you are back where you started. Tip 17, use this summer to maintain what you already own. Sew the button back on the dress you love. Hem those pants. Clean your car properly. Pressure wash the patio. Take off the hose and clean things that have been neglected. This is a wealth building habit that nobody talks about. Buying quality things is half of it. Taking care of them is the other half. Things that are maintained last longer, which means you replace them less often, which means you keep more of your money. And the summer can be a great time to maintain what you have. Tip 18, and this is a mindset tip, and I want you to sit with it for a few minutes. Luxury is not what you spend. Luxury is what you have access to that other people don't. If you have time to rest this summer, that is luxury. If you have an evening free to sit on your porch or walk somewhere with someone you love, that is luxury. Not everyone has that. The other piece of this, I want you to get off Instagram and Facebook for stretches of this summer. Not because social media is evil, but because comparison is expensive. When you see someone else's vacation, you feel something, and that feeling has a price tag attached to it if you're not careful. Log off and enjoy what is actually around you. Tip 19, pick one skill to learn this summer. It doesn't have to be productive in a hustle culture way, but your brain benefits from learning something new. And some of the best skills to pick up are the ones that save you money long term, like basic sewing, cooking from scratch, growing something, basic car maintenance, and understanding your money. YouTube is free, libraries offer free classes, and a lot of community centers offer low-cost workshops in the summer. You don't have to spend money to grow, and get your kids involved. Learn something as a family so that you have something to talk about and something to experience together. Tip 20 is to sit down with your people and build a summer bucket list. This is all about intentional design,
This is stage 4. Sit down with your family members, with your partner, and think about how you want to show up for the summer. It could include fun things, silly things, serious things, but make sure you design a summer that works for you, your family, and your values. And don't forget to document everything. Make sure you get in the photos because moms need to enjoy the moment as well.
Those are 20 ways to have a real summer without dismantling what you've been working to build financially. Here's the thing I want you to leave with. A lot of the financial pressure you're feeling right now is not your fault. Gas is up at $4.55. Food prices are up across the board, and inflation at 3.8%. That's the highest in 3 years. That's the environment you're operating in. But you have more control than you think over how this summer goes. You can protect your foundation, enjoy the season, and come out in September still on track. That's what doing money in the right order looks like. If you want to know exactly which stage of the Secure First Money Method you're in, I have a free quiz linked in the description. It takes about 2 minutes and it'll tell you exactly where to focus. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sisters for Financial Independence. For more money videos to help you stay on track, you can check out these 2 videos. Have a great summer, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!